What if I told you there's a YouTube channel that's gained almost 100,000 subscribers with just 10 videos? And here's the kicker. This channel was created only this July. Their very first upload, over 1.7 million views in just a month. Their second, nearly 5 million. Even their lowest performing video has 60,000 views. And last week, they dropped their first long-form upload, already at 37,000 and climbing fast. So, what's their secret? It's this addictive mix of post-apocalyptic science, survival, engineering, and DIY tech for extreme conditions. Think building a radio from scrap metal, purifying dirty water in the wild, making a battery using nothing but basic tools. You'll probably never need it in real life. But once you start watching, you just can't stop. And here's the crazy part. This niche works in short form, long form, or both at the same time. In this video, I'm going to give you the step-by-step blueprint to make videos just like this, from finding viral topics, to writing hooks that grab attention in the first second, to using free voiceover tools that sound professional, designing a memorable brand character, creating all the visuals you need, and then bringing it all together in editing. And to make it super easy, I've put every prompt and resource into a free Google Doc. Links in the description. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's jump straight into the demo of the exact kind of video we're about to create together.
The cities are silent. The streets are cracked open like dry bones. The rain glows at night, and every faucet you find groans out a puff of dust and regret. Bottled water? Gone. Months ago. Streams? Brown and bubbling like they're auditioning for a horror movie. You've got two options. Drink it and become a science experiment, or clean it yourself.
Step 1. Finding some intriguing topics now. Let's get to the very first step of this process, finding some intriguing topics. The best part about this niche is that coming up with ideas is actually very easy. Think about the things you use every day that would be hard to live without. Water, food, clothing, electricity, even a radio. You simply pick one and use AI to create a script around it. But if you need help coming up with ideas, open the Google Doc I mentioned earlier and look for the prompt under the heading Topic. Copy everything under it, then head over to your preferred text generator. The tool you choose is completely up to you. It could be Grok, DeepSeek, Qwen, or any other AI text generator. But just for this demonstration, I'm going to be using ChatGPT. Paste the prompt into your text generator and make one quick change. Find the placeholder inside the prompt and replace it with the number of topics you want the AI to generate. You can ask for as many as you want, but 10 is a good number to start with. Once that's done, hit enter and wait for your topics to be ready. As you can see, the AI has generated a bunch of interesting topics, from making clean drinking water to making soap, glue, and even a compass, which could be really useful. Look through them and choose the topic you want to work on. Step 2. Creating the script. Once you've picked your topic, the next step is to create your script. So you could even write something yourself using tips from AI. But if you want to speed things up, you can also have AI generate the full script for you. Here's how. Open the Google Doc again and look for the script heading. Copy everything under it, go back to your text generator, paste the prompt, and make one simple change. Remove the placeholder and replace it with the topic you've chosen. For example, I'll go with the one about how to get clean water in a post-apocalyptic world. You don't need to worry about word count or anything else, since these videos are usually short. Hit enter and wait for the full script to be ready. As I said earlier, you need to go through that script and add your own touch. It's very important. Don't skip this step. AI is good, but it's still not human, so the more you make it sound like you, the better your audience will connect with it. Step 3. Creating the voiceover. Once your script is ready, it's time to create the voiceover. In this example, you'll be using 11 Labs, but if you want some free alternatives, Clipchamp and Google AI Studio are both excellent options. Let's try the second one. Search for Google AI Studio and click the correct link. Log in with your Gmail account if you're prompted to create one. Once logged in, you'll see the interface. Don't worry about all the other tools. Just select the speech generation option to go to the speech creation page. The tool is still in preview, so it's currently free to use. I haven't noticed any character limit so far. The interface is simple and works like most text-to-speech tools. Pick a model. The first one works fine. One cool feature here is multi-speaker mode, which lets you create dialogues without generating each character's lines separately. For this style of video, you don't need that, so select single speaker. Choose a voice you like, paste your script, and hit run. Generation might take about a minute, but the result is worth it, and it's completely free. Step 4. Creating your character. Once that's done, It's time to create the character you'll be using in your videos. The channel we're modeling has their own unique character, and you should too. Grab the character prompt from the Google Doc and paste it into your text generator. Look through the prompt and replace the placeholder with the name of the animal or character you want to use to brand your channel. For this demo, I'll go with a wolf. Once you're done, hit enter and let the AI generate a detailed prompt that you can use to create your character image. The tool you use is up to you, but based on my testing, ChatGPT does a better job at creating character images than most others. Now that you have your character, the next step is to generate the images you'll use for your scenes. The channel we're modeling often uses images of their character, objects, and scenes separately. So I created a prompt to generate those three things separately. Go back to the Google Doc and copy the image generation prompt. Paste it into your text generator and specify how many image prompts you want the AI to generate. Let's go with 20. Scroll down to the bottom of the prompt, remove the placeholder, and replace it with your full script. Hit enter, and the AI will give you prompts in 3 sections: character, objects, and scenes. If you look at the first one, it will show the name of the wolf because that's the character we specified earlier. If you're using a different character, just replace the name. To make sure your character looks the same in every single scene, you'll need a tool that supports reference images. ChatGPT is great for this, but if you don't have a subscription, Google's Gemini is also a solid option. In ChatGPT, you can simply say, generate all 20 images in one consistent batch so my wolf stays exactly the same in every scene, and hit enter. Sometimes it might merge the character, objects, and scenes together in one image, but overall, it keeps the style consistent. Once all your images are ready, it's time to clean them up. Remove the backgrounds for your character and objects. You can use Adobe Background Remover or Pixel Cut for this. I like Pixel Cut because it's quick and accurate. Just crop the exact part of the image you need before uploading, and Pixel Cut will remove the background perfectly. Now you've got your character, your objects, and your backgrounds all ready to go, which means it's time to bring everything together inside CapCut. That's where the magic really starts. Open CapCut on your computer. Import all your audio and image files. First, drag and drop your voiceover file into the timeline. Play it back and remove any long pauses. Next, set the aspect ratio. Since we're making a short, choose 9:16. Now, drag your background or main video into the timeline. Extend it so it matches the entire duration of your story. You can scale it up to fit the canvas or rotate and scale it like this. Time to add your images. Arrange them in the timeline to match your story. For extra style, add entrance animations to some of them. This editing style is simple. Just keep going until all the images are placed. You don't need fancy transitions or extra sound effects. When the images are set, go to Text, then Caption, and generate your captions. You can add a stroke or shadow if you want. Place the captions at the top for a clean look. Now test out a few filters. Pick the one that gives the mood you want. Drag it into the timeline and extend it to cover the whole video. Once everything looks good, it's time to export. For shorts, you can use 1080p or higher. If you're making long form, go for the best resolution available. This niche is blowing up right now, but if you want to see other niches that are going viral this year, check out the video I made just for you.